Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wonder, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or, if you ask about the Kitsune, it might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress against the Yotei 6, her legend as the on-rail grows. It's her. Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil.
The soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight. Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision. If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Something there? You're dead.
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Bounty hunter! A ghost!
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more!
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf. Exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo. We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ。生きてたか。狼の姫。一 一人残らず息の根止めたと思った。また会えたな。刀鍛冶の娘。
覚えておけ。圧だ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films. For Ghost of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
Can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey friend, share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei 6, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest. It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times. By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei 6 is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows. Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon, As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Who are you? I thought we killed your whole family.
The snake. The Oni. The Kitsune. The spider. The dragon. Lord Saito.
What are we going to do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry. It came to this, little wolf.
Situ Rainu. Why do you always call me that?
It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
I have to go home. Back where all this started.
We are beyond the edge of Japan. People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
Was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Ghost of Yotei is an upcoming single-player, open-world action-adventure game developed by Sucker Punch Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, set to launch exclusively for PlayStation 5 on October 2nd, 2025. As a spiritual successor to the award-winning Ghost of Tsushima, this new entry transports players to the frigid wilderness of Hokkaido, specifically around the majestic and treacherous Mount Yotei, during the final years of Japan's Sengoku period. While it retains the studio's signature emphasis on cinematic storytelling, grounded combat, and cultural authenticity, Ghost of Yotei pushes the franchise into bolder territory, both narratively and technically. The game introduces a new protagonist, Atsu, a ronin whose journey of vengeance and redemption unfolds after her village is destroyed by a mysterious faction known as the Yotei 6, a group of elite warriors wearing ritual animal masks, each ruling over a distinct region of the mountain. Players can tackle these targets in any order, adopting a non-linear approach similar to recent open-world RPGs. This narrative flexibility gives players the freedom to shape their path and uncover secrets at their own pace. Atsu's personal story is rooted in tragedy, but her growth will depend on the alliances she forges, with reclusive samurai, wandering monks, and Ainu shamans, and the decisions she makes in morally complex scenarios. Ghost of Yotei runs on an enhanced proprietary engine developed by Sucker Punch, featuring groundbreaking snow physics, volumetric lighting, and dynamic weather that directly affects gameplay. Visibility changes with snowfall, stealth mechanics are impacted by wind direction and temperature, and enemies leave tracks in deep snow, allowing players to track or be tracked. Aurora borealis effects, shifting cloud cover, and seasonal transitions create a living environment that evolves with player actions. Combat builds upon the lethal elegance of Tsushima, retaining one-on-one duels, stance-based swordplay, and precise parries, while expanding the arsenal with odachi, dual katanas, kusarigama, and matchlock rifles. Atsu also possesses mystical techniques rooted in Onmyoto and Ainu spiritualism, allowing her to summon protective spirits, use elemental talismans, and manipulate the natural world to disorient foes or reveal hidden paths. The mix of grounded historical realism and subtle supernatural touches creates a unique combat loop that balances tension with spectacle. Traversal has also evolved. Players can now climb frozen cliffs, slide down snowbanks, and use a grappling hook adapted for icy terrain. A loyal wolf companion, teased in early trailers, can assist with tracking, combat distractions, and uncovering buried items. Horses remain vital for long-range travel, but sleds and temporary campsites offer new ways to survive harsh wilderness stretches. The open world of Hokkaido is teeming with ambient storytelling. Shrines hidden in ravines, haunted temples, and derelict outposts reveal the decline of the region through environmental design, NPC tales, and collectible records. Optional side quests, rooted in Ainu folklore, yokai legends, and personal tragedies, add emotional weight, with every region offering self-contained tales that interweave with the broader narrative. Multiplayer returns in an expanded form of the acclaimed Legends mode, now featuring mythic boss battles, co-op survival arenas, and shared world contracts inspired by Japan's mythological creatures. While the core campaign remains single-player only, this co-op experience allows for connected narrative arcs and replayable challenges that explore the game's darker, more fantastical themes. Sucker Punch has also placed great emphasis on cultural authenticity, collaborating with Ainu historians, linguists, and consultants to ensure accurate and respectful representation. Language options include full Japanese and Ainu voiceovers with subtitles in multiple languages. The game's soundtrack, visual aesthetic, and spiritual elements are all deeply informed by real-world traditions and beliefs. A major highlight came during the Ghost of Yotei State of Play showcase on July 10, 2025, where Sony and Sucker Punch premiered nearly 20 minutes of narrated gameplay. The footage provided a detailed look at Atsu's combat techniques, the snowy verticality of the open world, stealth systems influenced by weather, and the rich, dynamic storytelling that evolves based on player actions. The showcase confirmed the October 2 release date and revealed special editions, including a collector's edition featuring a fox mask replica, art book, and in-game cosmetics. With its October release now firmly locked in, Ghost of Yotei is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious and emotionally resonant exclusives on PlayStation 5, blending cinematic drama, folklore, and emergent gameplay in a hauntingly beautiful depiction of feudal Japan's northern frontier. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy.
地上の光恨みはそれにさえ背を向ける情けを闇に封じ込め重い鎧をまとい天に誓う届け心の叫びよ悲しみよ分かつ友神吠えよ同じ月我ら孤独の民癒せこの悲痛我が身の身神よ見守れこの我が試練傷つきし我が心差し込む一条の光我が身の身生きるはなぜ神よ見守れこの我が試練傷つきし我が心差し込む一条の光恨みはそれにさえ背を向ける情けを闇に封じ込め重い鎧をまとい天に誓う届け心の叫びよ悲しみよ分かつ友神吠えよ同じ月我ら孤独の民癒せこの悲痛 し込む一条の光分かつとも神吠えよ同じ月我ら孤独の民癒せこの日届け心の叫びよ悲しみよ我が身の身生きるはなぜ神よ見守れこの我が試練傷つきし我が心差し込む一条の光恨みはそれにさえ背を向ける情けを闇に封じ込め重い鎧をまとい天に誓う届け心の叫びよ悲しみよ